you have?
It's on. Okay. Not Rumble, but it was on.
That's okay. All right. Let's see. Hey, that's some action in chat. I like to see that.
Little bit. Oh,
Sirens, flags. I like the
action.
flags. I like the
Yes,
sirens.
Chappie's in a chappy mood today. I like it. I like it a lot. You know what I need?
Lights, camera, action.
Me mouse.
Yes, I was wondering.
Me mouse. I
Good
forgot.
morning. Good morning. Goeiemorgen.
We've got Chappie, Jim, and Cam.
All right.
Morning,
well, Jim's got his partial website. It's semi-running.
Starting.
Yes. So I will assist where I can with that. I'm sorry, man. My time. You know, we've got this thing coming up with Viva and Bonds, the 1776 law fundraiser. So it's taken 4 days out of our, because we got basically 2 days travel there. We're going to try and do 1 day back.
Oh no, we're not trying it. We will.
Yeah. So the main thing looks like Friday. Actually, yeah, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah.
So we're going Thursday halfway, and then maybe if Ben is around, we might see him. Ben Dykes, if he's around. He's actually going up to Montana.
We caught him as he's going. He
so
may be back, maybe not. Unsure.
What's that? Beartooth Pass. He's going to Beartooth Pass. So we're trying to figure out if we can meet and just have something to eat or whatever, and just talk a little bit. So we're trying to get that done in, is it Alabama? Yes. Arkansas. Oh, it's at Arkansas. That's the pirate Kansas.
Hey, we got a Hong Kong.
Hey, Bright Can. That's the pirate Kansas.
Kansas.
so
that is definitely one way to look at it.
So he's there. So we're going to try and it's a bit of a detour, but we want to try and hit him and then go. So anyway, long story short, it's taking 4 days out of our time. So we are compressing everything prior. We've done half the stuff we had to do this week. We've already done last week, and then we've also got a building coming to us, which had to happen this week. So there's a lot of action, just bits and pieces going on. I fixed my tractor, so that's working again.
Hanging on a string, following his pine carpet.
So I've still got some gravel to level, but my tractor broke. I fixed that, so now we're going on that. The forklift broke. I fixed that, so that's going. And then there's just lots of little things, bits and pieces, and cleanups, and it never stops. Anyway, so there's a lot happening, and that whole thing is just, with those 4 days is really compacted our time. Yes. So I'm not. That's why I would like to do some research and continue what we were discussing in terms of the history and stuff of the US, but it's like everything else is just falling in the way.
Guess what?
Anyway, the least squeaky wheel gets the least grease.
We are not on a timeline for any of the history.
Yes.
So we can always revisit and come back to.
True.
And yes.
So I was thinking about it because I wasn't exactly sure what we're going to talk about. And then I thought, you know what? How about some controversy?
Ooh.
Yes, some controversy. So
before we hit the controversy,
yes, say good morning. Yes.
Well, no, it's Chappie says, Anton, I did a shout out on the Ben Dykes show, and Ben said he wants to smoke a cigar with you.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't smoke, so I'll watch him smoke a cigar and I'll sit there and entertain him. But so I used to smoke, and I really like cigars, but the problem is that that's not where it stays. You see, because so you puff off on the old cigar,
and then it leads
into cigarettes, and I don't, I cannot do things in moderation.
That's very true.
Yes, so
we both have that problem.
Yes, so I work, I don't know, like at least on an average day, it won't be less than 12 hours. Yeah. I don't think.
No.
So I work long hours, but then when I used to smoke, it was like 60 a day, and maybe like another half pack at night if we go and have some beers. So something I don't want to do.
Oh.
Yes.
And I do want to add in one more thing. Chappie, you are awesome. I see you reposted and commented. If everyone watching can do that for us today,
Yeah,
it means a lot.
repost, comment,
Shoot a repost,
share.
yes. All of those
Follow the
things.
channel. Help us grow. I like doing this. This is fun. We can cut off, and we can, once we have things kind of under control, we can probably do this more often. We're
Yes.
doing 4 a week now. We could probably do 5 or 6 a week.
Yes.
Take like 1 day a week off. Act like we're professionals. We are trying to set up a little better, and then we can actually allocate an area.
So that's another job for this, week,
Yes.
is to rearrange the shop again, because that's what we do.
Yep. But it makes it a little bit better for the people shopping. It's more conducive to
it's more obvious what
yes.
things are. Because
And
right
where
now
they
we
are.
do have one walkway that is a little confusing, so we want to
Yes.
move that setup a little bit and make it a little easier for people to understand.
Exactly. So anyway, corporations pretending that they are not corporations.
They wouldn't do that.
It's weird that they even the little bit of market share that people like us occupy. They even want that. Like the corporations don't want anyone independent doing things. So there's 2 things we've picked up. And you see, I have no problem as long as it's transparent. So if you say, look, I get sponsored by, or I am part of, or this is a sponsored message.
Disclosures.
Like Biltong USA is a sponsored message on this channel because I sponsor me. But I'm not shy in saying that. And if anybody says, "Oh, but you gotta," yeah, of course I got to shop. It's like it's on every single bio I have. No, every single bio I have says go to www.biltongusa.com. Use RRR for 10% off. Well, it doesn't say the last part, but seeing that we are making adverts, but I don't hide the fact of what I do and what I own, because there's no point, because someone's going to find it anyway. But there are numerous online people that pretend that they do stuff without
financial backing.
Well, either getting stuff for free or getting financially sponsored by people. And where you pick it up is when you tell people that the stuff you are pushing is not good, it's got chemicals in it, and they're like, no, that's wrong, this is great, I use this on everything. And it's like and then
talking points.
Yes, very they have talking points. And so that's the one kind of thing, is you find that. So it's people that receive some kind of incentive. I don't want to say it's financial, but they have an incentive.
Yes, a motive
to push a product, which again I have no problem with, as long as you are transparent. Oh yes, I have a relationship with this company and they pay me to do this. Great. But don't fucking lie, all right? That's bullshit. And then the second one is the actual employees of the company pretending not to be employees of the company.
Right.
So they pretend to be small businesses. Now, we've caught a few of these guys. And
we don't blast it, because
I mean, what's that going to help?
Do?
Yes.
Yeah.
But when you wonder why someone you see some of these guys. Now, I'm not saying all of it is always the same. There are people that generically grow. It's very hard. Like, we don't pay Facebook for follows. We don't pay. It's easy. We can, if we spend $1,000 a month on Facebook.
I think 500, but it could be more.
Or 500 or whatever. You could just grow, because Facebook will put you everywhere.
They will put your business on top of other businesses. You will be the highest tiered, and they pop you in continuously. But it's about 500 to 1,000 a month for these businesses to pay for that spot.
Yes.
In other words, it is paid advertising. It's not.
Yes,
generic.
I mean, we could do that. Not that I have that kind of money, but I would much rather, instead of spending $1,000 a month on Facebook, I would rather spend $5 on gym every day, and $5 on Handy News every day, and some money on Sissel and a little bit to Viva, and I would rather distribute that money to different people on Rumble that actually bring you value.
Yes.
And that are in alignment with the values we have and want to see that be forwarded.
Yeah.
So, I can't, unfortunately, we're not in a position where I could give people a lot of money. for what they do for us. Like Jim, like Andy, like I'm gonna miss a bunch of people, but we're talking to off label. I'll probably be on their show soon. But it's normally like Bronco. I really like Bronco.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's big time. Like, why you like invaders? No, but also invaders. So but I get what he says, and I agree with him. For the most part, I don't see myself as an invader because I brought value. Like we are adding value. We are creating business and creating jobs. So, I see that different, as much as not on the same scale, not fucking even nearby, but, like Elon is actually bringing value.
Yes.
So, people like that, I want to, as best I can, support people like that. Mark and Eric on America's Untold Stories. I really try. Robert Gouveia is a little hard because his spot's just weird. It's like in the middle of me doing stuff, so I try and get there every day.
Yeah.
I try and throw some
He should be
shekels
having a
at
baby
him.
or has a baby.
Yes, he should be like momentarily. But so I would rather, instead of paying Facebook, fucking Meta or whatever they're called, which will include Instagram and X and stuff, I would much rather spend that money on people on Rumble.
Yes.
Much rather.
On the free speech actual platform.
The actual free speech platform.
Let me catch up a little bit on chat and we will continue on this topic because I have a feeling we may share some things you guys will not like or will be useful to you possibly. As a Grunt, good morning, guys. Hope you all have an amazing day. Thank you.
Same to you.
Thank you. Beth Layham, thank you for popping in, saying good morning. Jim, I quit smoking 30 years ago and drinking about 15. I don't like habits that I can't control.
Yeah, I know.
We're not going to argue that.
Yeah,
apparently, I have to get off the candy. I decided.
Yeah, so I don't know when I quit. It was probably by now 15 or so years ago. I never kept track of it because the day, you quit and you're like, it's been 6 months, it's been 7 months, it's been 8 months, and then you smoke. So the day I actually quit, and I remember the day like it was yesterday, but I don't remember how long ago it was because when I put it down, it was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
So it didn't matter to me anymore how long it was, but it's probably to the tune of 15 years or something.
I think over.
Yes.
Chappie did say
it's longer because I've been here.
I know,
probably 20 years.
Thinking longer. Chappie did say, sorry, I missed this, Chappie. I used to smoke Newports and Cools, then Marlboro Red and Camels, but it's been a long time. I'm like you. I don't like smoking cigars either because it'll get you, back into the habit.
Yes. I used to smoke Camels.
Yes. SS Grunt did say, I seen that X stuff. Some people don't like the truth, man.
Yeah.
Was, and that's one of many. I'm not gonna lie. I chuckled at Anton because he's like, you that? Oh, okay. Poke.
Yes.
And it worked.
No, I was like, no, what is this bullshit? And just by the way, the Camels packs, it used to have like I think it's like a Middle Eastern almost type castle or something on the front.
Yep.
And then they always said, when you turn it around, you see the factory. And when you turn it around, there's a camel on the back. So they used to say you smoke camel shit because the camel is the factory.
That's funny. Chappie said, Anton, is it okay that I promote your biltong on my Rumble channel commercials and podcasts?
Yeah,
I don't
absolutely.
want to overstep.
No, absolutely.
Love it, Chappie.
And
Thank
we'll
you so
give you
much.
a discount code. We can make a Chappie if that's okay.
I think Chappie is in order.
Yeah,
what do you think of that? Do you like
absolutely.
Chappie? Is that okay?
Absolutely.
If you have preferences, you tell us.
But we'll put a discount code in place for you.
Bright Gaming, I don't smoke cigars either, so I forwarded the one Dear Sarge sent me to Credence. Oh, that's nice. At least you shared the love, that is best thing. So, Jamal, I'm not going to say names, but somebody didn't appreciate how much you spent on their show. He added it up. Jamal added it up, like how much you spent on a previous show. I don't think we need to share the show.
Oh, yeah.
But didn't appreciate it.
Yeah. No, well, it's not a lot. It's not a lot. It's like $5 here, $10 there. But you know what? You do that every day, and you do that for years, and you go see how much money that is.
It was a lot.
And there's a lot of people that disrespected me.
Yeah.
You know, well, not a lot, but there were some
There were
people
a
that
few.
disrespected me, and you know, that's fine. If
My accountant waved the finger at me. He's like, this whole section in your books is like, that's a lot of money. I said, I know, it's kind of what we have to do to try to
that's our
get
marketing.
it's our
But
branding.
the thing is,
more
so
than
you know,
in-
we have there's two models you can use. One, I can share profit. So we say all the sales you get 10%. So you throw it out on your channel, you get 10%. But then there are channels, and and it's not their fault. It's not the creator's fault. But there are channels where we get no orders, although we still support them.
Yes.
We get no orders.
We've had a few
like
of
zero.
those. Like nothing's
Like I've
come
been
through.
with. There's some people that I've been on for 6 or 8 months.
And nothing.
Zero.
Nothing.
But a lot of those people are on other channels.
Yes.
So they might be using a different code. But it doesn't mean that that guy, or I don't really think we with any woman. Brooke. Brooke.
Not just Brooke. We have Gina.
And Gina.
Because I like Gina.
Yeah.
And I like Brooke. They're kind of mine.
Yeah. But I mean, not. It's just there's a lot more guys kind of doing that. And then Handy's got Miss Dar, which I think is his wife.
Yeah.
You know. But I mean, it's just, you know. So maybe let's take an example. Maybe Brooke doesn't have an order, but someone on Brooke's channel sees us somewhere else that they watch, and then they're like, "Oh, okay, yeah, what's the code?" And they just use that code. So it's not that I don't think there's value add.
No, there's huge value add.
But so I don't want to say, well, like I'll give you a commission on what you sell, because then people are going to say, yeah, you must buy this stuff. I want them to make it part of their show. It must feel generic,
and we want them to actually enjoy it. If they don't enjoy it, there's no point.
Yes,
there's no point in
my prerequisite is you have to like it.
Yes,
you have to try it and like it and eat it, because if you don't like it, then I don't want you to push my product, and I don't have a problem with that. It's not for everyone. We don't try and cater for everybody. We try and cater for those who like it, and we try and do the best job we can to those who like it. And if you don't like it, then we just leave it, and thank you very much. And if you don't want my product, there is, and I don't want to throw out names, but there are people that do not want the product. They said they'll promote it, but they don't want us to ship them product. And I'm like, no, then we don't do business.
Yeah.
And there's one specific big channel who we can do business with, but I don't, because they don't want me to ship them product.
Yes.
So I'm like, all right, well, if you don't know what it tastes like, dude,
there's no point.
There's no point, because people will see that you are not authentic.
Yes. And the biggest thing for us, why we are in this business we are in, is we actually believe in the meats like this type of product, how it's made. Somebody said the other day, actually a guy who used to work with us, Ibn, I don't know if he's ever caught the channel, but if he ever does, or if you hear a weird name like that, he is a South African. He's a cool dude though. But he used to watch us make it. He helped us fetch meat. He helped us in so many different
he helped
things.
me at one point slicing, and we were washing.
He's done, his hands were all over our old shop. He did so many weird odds and ends. Very smart guy, very technical guy. So not what he needed to do, but he felt a calling to come and help us. And it was a very fun relationship that we had with him. It was when right before Christoph was born is when we found him. So he overlapped in that time frame. So he was a really valuable person in our lives. We adore he and his family. But Ibn mentioned specifically, if you don't know like how these things happen or what goes into it, it's very hard to judge a product, honestly, because you don't understand the aspects of it.
Yeah, the manufacturing
that was really nice to see him just bringing that up to attention. It's like, we don't always think of that because we do it.
Yeah, we just have a process and we go through it, you know. But all I know is, man, Biltong Day is hard day.
It's a hard day.
That's a hard day.
And sometimes I forget, I'm like, why are we tired? What's wrong with us?
Yes, you get to bed and you're like, man, I'm so tired. What did we do today? And they're like, oh, yeah, I just processed 1,500 pounds of beef.
Whoops.
So you want to catch up on chat?
I do. I'm going to catch up a little bit more. So we talked about that. Wood Geek, good morning to you. Glad you're in. Fragniac, hello.
Hey, Frag. Howdy,
Glad to have you, sir. And Anton, you ain't no invader. Tappy, I love it. You should speak like that all the time. We need more people who have immigrated here with your attitude. I so agree with that. SS Grunt, I love this. I laughed so hard when I seen they blocked y'all right away. That's kind of the obvious. If you get blocked,
it's like, dude, really? Like not even a chat.
I'll give them credit though. They didn't like cause too many fireworks. We got enough fireworks right now, and it's not from Biltong. Okay,
Yes.
Don't eat your greens.
Yes.
Chappie, I want to promote Biltong because you have American values. I support small businesses, no corporate bullshit.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
And we have Tecton 1960. What's happening today, friends? Hey, welcome in. We are just having a chat. We'll get back on topic in a second and bring you to speed. But Progman is in. Happy Hump Day.
Yeah, happy Hump Day.
Awesome
That's right.
Bastards. That is so nice of you. Back at you, Progman. You weirdo up north. What are you doing? Rustic Ranch Rebellion is in.
Oh, good morning,
hey,
Nero.
Use code RRR for 10% off on your Biltong. All right, no more Biltong talk. We actually had a topic which we didn't name the episode.
So I was thinking about it because this morning I had to. So we got a building coming, but it's kind of it was a private purchase. So I had to go disconnect the power cables, which I've never done in my life. So I had to figure that out. Sawzall.
Sawzall fixes everything.
Yes, disconnected. You just gotta go switch it off because they're thicker than my thumb. So I'm like, that thing would electrocute me pretty badly.
How did I do? Was I get sparks flying?
So I had to disconnect that, disconnect the HVAC, disconnect the water, and disconnect the plumbing, and then it's strapped down. So I had to. So they said, the guys moving it said they will do that. Just keep an eye on my phone in case they do phone and ask me for it. Or ask me for anything.
No,
all right.
Nothing yet.
We've been trying to get this building for probably 2 weeks now, but the rain has been delaying us. So there's that's coming.
And we had our eyeballs on it for a while now.
Yes. We've been trying to get our hands on this thing, and much gymnastics made it possible. That's all I'm going to say. Anyhow, so what we briefly discussed was individuals pushing products that they get some kind of incentive for. From the corporates that market these things, but they don't disclose it, which I have a big problem with. I have no problem if you want to push anything you want, but just disclose. Be honest. Well, be honest. Just be honest. Look, these guys sponsor me. They pay me. They give me an incentive. They send me free product or whatever. I'm not shy. Anybody. I tell anybody. Oh, I see you work. You with all these guys. You guys friends, and I'm like, well, yeah. We're friendly. Like half the guys I've never met, but I send them product, and they, for that they help promote, and they get something out of it. I get something out of it. They eat something healthy. I'm happy, etc., etc. So I try and be as honest as possible, because when you, all right, let's try and not swear today. When you fucking lie, that always comes out. It always comes out. You cannot fucking hide it. It'll catch up to you. So that's the one thing. And then the other thing is corporations or employees of or partners in or whatsoever acting like small businesses, which that to me is almost worse, because the corporations can't just go get the mainstream.
They get all kinds of stuff.
They must come and fuck around in the little market we have. The little space we occupy, and try and like scrub out a living. And it's, I don't like the competition in that effect, because there's some people that do it, and it's like competing with like Kroger and Walmart and those guys. These are massive corporations that's been around for like a century. A big business, government funds.
Yes,
and all kinds of
they
shit.
do not even make all their own money. They get paid by government.
Yes, and then they sponsor people, or they bring out products, brands. I'd say
brands.
They bring new brands to the market, but the brands pretend to be small, like little individual businesses. And you see these guys just explode, and it's
they
like,
pop
where
out
do they
of nowhere?
Where do they get the funds
it
to do
looks
that?
like they're everywhere. You see their name continuously. You can't figure out where did they come from, that kind of thing. Normally, if you can't put your finger on it, there's a reason.
Yeah, like we have an origin story, but none of these guys have origin story. It's just like products for you. And it's like, where did you get? Where
did you come from?
And it's like, no, it's just products, like everywhere, and I'm everywhere all of a sudden.
And I'm authentic.
Yes, and they never tell you, like they can never tell you how this whole thing started. Yes, so anyway, so that to me is almost more dishonest.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's what people do, because when it comes to money, you know, they'll sell you back your own ex-mother-in-law.
Yes. Now, what we found is, unfortunately, with the asylum programs that are happening right now, we are not only finding that in businesses like products, but with people.
Yep.
And there was actually a good friend of ours. We met them as customers years back, but since they were married when we met them, but they quickly immigrated to the States. They have kids, they moved, we adore them.
Yes.
Good friends.
Yes.
They came not too long ago. And the biggest complaint with people coming in, the gentleman says to us, he's like, have you seen all of these quote unquote profiles? He said,
yes.
They all look the same. They all use AI. They all say the same thing. They all push the same thing. He's like, and I'm being flooded with the exact same thing. And there's like 20 or 30 or however many of them. And both Anton and I were like, yeah, but there's no way that's real.
Yes. So there's a lot of the, you know, whatever Smith family in America, or, you know,
in Texas, in California, in
the Texas Smiths, you know, and shit like that. And the little tiff I had yesterday, same thing.
Is that type of profile?
That's that type of profile. So these guys all very quickly grow, like out of nowhere.
Yes.
So it must be paid engagement. And then they push specific things, but all of them are kind of aligned, and you know, it's bullshit. It's not real. And
you can see one thing I picked up with a lot of these profiles, and I don't know about the one from yesterday that you saw, SS Grunt, but a lot of them do not reply to the people.
Yep.
They have very minimal responses. It seems like a certain time frame, and then their stuff picks up. So if it's new, it's not going to have anything. It's not like an organic growth. Yes. It's like, it's just kind of, you see it, just bam, it's there. And that doesn't, things are
looks
not
very
lining
weird.
up.
There's no origin, you know?
No, that's the part
it's like
that I'm catching on to.
They almost like appear with like 10,000 followers, you know, and then grow from there. Because I think 10,000 is the Facebook kind of, once you hit 10,000, then things start happening, you know? And we had like 7,400. Not that, believe me, I have a big dislike. I like X. I used to be a little bit on Facebook just because of business. X not much happened there. Elon bought it, and then, you know, with the engagement with Rumble, I much prefer X to anything else. You know, if you got to have poison, have the X poison.
One thing I will say is we use Facebook because there's a lot of people from our old premises who knew of us from there.
Yes.
And that engagement's still there. There's a long record on there. So there's no point in getting rid of it, in my opinion.
No.
You know?
Well, it's a marketing tool. I mean, we got like around 7,500 followers on Facebook. I would like to grow that to just over 10.
I know we're watched closely. So we probably realistically have over 10 by the amount of people who
There's
actually
a lot of people
that
don't follow us, but they actually keep an eye on us.
Yes. And that's been happening
because
for
there's
a very
like
long time.
Weird random people that are not followers that are real people that engage with us all the time.
And I'm like, why didn't you hit the follow?
Yeah,
just hit the follow.
And, you know, but
it
anyway.
helps small channels like that.
Well, yeah, but also I mean, you know, when we send out a message, at least people get to see it, and you know, we use it for business, and we put products out in marketing and stuff like that. But you know, and I don't mind paying, but I got to get value. We tried the like paid
the pay
ads
did not work on Meta,
but not a lot. We spent, I don't know, like $100 a month, and that did not. I mean, maybe
certain things.
Yes, maybe more money or so. I don't know. Anyway,
I don't have money to throw away like that.
You want to catch up on chat, and then I'm gonna do the point that I really want to talk about.
Okay. You need to say hi to Handy News. I do not know if you know who this person is.
Good morning, sir.
Okay.
I was just mentioning you.
We did talk about you. How wonderful you are. Nothing but I swear.
Yes.
We do have, everybody says that swearing is good for you. It is okay. Tecton, I have to figure out whom this is. We ate that steak we bought Saturday last night.
Okay. Good.
That must be local. Very cool. So glad you're in.
Yeah, you should put some Celtic salt on that guy and leave it in the fridge overnight.
It makes
then
it
throw that thing on a fire.
Good. So good. Progman did say, I've been blocked, and I'm going to say clock blocked, because that's what happens when people take your time in the past 10 years. He's talking about being stuck in Canada, though.
Yes.
I don't know what that means, but Neuro, a proper good morning to you, since you've popped in your name now.
Good morning.
What a geek. Hope y'all didn't get too much from last week's storms. Pretty soggy here in the hill country. Little bit. it wasn't too bad. We dry out quick.
Yes.
Not gonna lie.
We got a lot of sand, but I mean, we did have Sunday was a good storm because it blew all the stuff around. We've still got stuff that we're going to go pick up.
I went outside. We were in manufacturing Sunday, and then I came to help. I saw a vehicle come in, and I came to help, and everything's blown over. I was like,
well, no, we thought the
horrible.
kids had a ball outside, and we like, no, hold on, that's gone, that's over.
Now
and then we figured out, no, the wind just blew everything.
I didn't hear that part, but
no, so we get sometimes like we'll just get a 50-mile-an-hour wind, and it'll just blow for the day. So everything just gets blown out. We had signs up, all the signs ripped.
Yep.
So we got other signs, and they seem to be better. They're kind of perforated, you know, where the wind can pass through. But even they take a beating. They bend, and you know, so
it unhooks, it snaps on the sides.
No, there's. I think because there's nothing around us, it's pretty open here, which I like. But we get some serious winds out there.
Serious winds. Bright Gaming did say swearing is for rage quits. And Progman, swearing is normal for men. See, they approve of your swearing.
I think people who generally use the swear words here and there, more honest people.
I was going to say, it's passion.
Yes.
Passion for life.
Yes.
Bright Gaming, brewed by hippies, sold by a faceless corporation.
You know.
You are onto something. Speaking of those hairy vermints, have Ben and Jerry given their land back to the Indians?
Right.
Stop it.
Right.
Stop it. Ask the Human Rights Tribunal. Oh, these guys are in Canada. If you do not know, they are phenomenal. We would love to have them as Americans, you know, proper Americans. Sorry if I missed anybody. Back to work and lurk mode. We know that feeling. Been there.
Yeah.
We typically give out services discounts for free because word of mouth is king in our industry.
Exactly.
There we go.
Exactly.
Sith, good morning to you.
Good
Glad
morning,
you're
Sith.
in. And
Yeah.
CK.
Hey,
Hi.
good morning.
I think we still owe you coffee, CK.
Yes,
Shoot us an email and we'll get you taken care of. If you're back, I know you've been running around this month.
Send us an email and we can ship
it
it to you.
Taken care of. And I'm pretty sure Sith remember when you place your order to add in my reminder for coffee so I can get yours too. I'm on Rumble and Truth Social. No X, no Facebook, nothing, because I don't trust it.
Yeah, I agree.
Not going to argue. X has definitely gotten better. That was actually why our X was Twitter dipped a little bit because Twitter went crazy. So we quit posting. Quit posting for like a few years. We kept it there, but we didn't do anything. So we have this lag. We were active. I don't know if it was 2017 or 2018. I can't remember when it started. And then we're active until 2020 and then just stopped.
Yeah, when 2020 craziness came, we were like, all right, you know what? I'm not in the mood to end up in solitary confinement somewhere. No. Because if you say anything, and even on Facebook, we didn't say much.
We were very limited on what we said, but we've always kept the business side business. We shared a couple things of, you know, high concerns in the city we were in because that's how we kind of reached
but I mean, I remember 2020, like we had customers. So this is what happens is, so you have a business page.
Yeah.
The customer joins your business page or follows your business page. Yep. Then they send you a friend request. Mm-hmm. Okay. Then they don't like something you say. Then they unfollow you and they unfollow your business. And then they don't want to come back.
And then they talk shit about you and say you're this horrible person to everybody they know. It's like, but wait, we just sat down and had a conversation. What are you talking about?
Yes. And then, you know, like in 2020, I put a thing out, you know, because this was probably towards the end of 2020, or not the end, but probably after the big, like, you know, COVID wave bullshit came. And I mean, I was always very suspicious of that shit. I was like, it's funny because everyone's dying, but we like literally do not know anybody dying. And everybody is like sick, but we literally don't know anyone that's sick.
Yes.
And it was just, you know, what the media was saying and what was actually happening was not the same thing. And I thought, well, maybe we're just very isolated, like we're not seeing.
Obviously,
but it's like,
DFW, Texas, very isolated.
But I mean, we kept seeing the same people come to the shop. Yeah. The only, literally, and I'm not saying this is anecdotal, so just take it for what it's worth. The only people that I saw that died from the GB jab.
GB jab.
Yep. All right. So
not Jiffy Lube. GB jab.
I literally don't know people unless they got stuck in the hospital on a ventilator.
Yep.
Like, I don't know someone that went to his house. I remember one of our customers got very, very, very sick, but I don't know what other factors contributed to that. And they almost went for the jab, and I was like, just Don't fucking do it, man.
He didn't, and he is perfectly healthy to this day because he didn't do it. And he's older.
He's older man. And I think that's why it hit him so hard, because he was older. But he was the only person. Yeah. And we had some juice, so we gave him some of our juice. Yes. But
and
anyway,
he was fine. He was taken care of.
I posted that, like something about the masks and it's bullshit. And then we had someone, oh, you gonna kill people, blah, blah, blah. I'm unfollowing. I will never come back to your business. And I'm like, dude, like you in the medical profession. I don't want to say what the medical, but you're in the medical profession. You should know this.
Yeah.
And it was like done. And then ended up getting an operation for something else.
Yep.
And was
needing biltong.
Yes, back to our shop.
I know that feeling.
It's like I
just need your meat in my mouth sometimes. I'm gonna act like Gina today.
Yes.
Where's my meat? Mrs. Sarge. Mrs. Sarge did it good on Saturday's stream. I loved that. So Sarge, Mrs. Sarge, if you guys watch this, you guys are a hoot. We absolutely adore you. I have told Anton one of the coolest things with what we've. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
With what we've done, what I say we because I'm always here, but he's really pushed this. We have met so many incredible people all over, and we would never have had this network if it wasn't for Rumble.
Well, so we would have never hit Rumble if it wasn't for 2020, because shit just went so far south, and I just came up with what I'm doing. So,
yes. Let me catch up a little bit, and then we will talk about the very important points we need to talk about.
Yes, there's one more point that I want to discuss.
What is it with these third worlders shitting in the street, man? Progman.
Doctors and engineers.
Stop it. Doctors and engineers are very important people in our lifestyles. Okay.
Doctors and engineers.
I'm real. I'm sure as eggs is eggs. Y'all are awesome. Cheers. Coffee is doing its magic. Right, man. My coffee's spot on this morning. We should send Handy some.
Yes.
Say, Handy, do you want some coffee? I haven't sent it to him, right?
No. We'll send you some. The coffee's absolutely phenomenal.
Because you're a coffee dude. You'd probably really like this. I'll get you some in your next box.
Very good. It's literally the best coffee I've ever had.
Yes. I will take care of you. Next box, I promise you. I'll get you a thing of coffee. And
we don't promote the coffee as much in the streams because Rumble's got their own coffee.
And so many people do coffee.
Yes, and so many people do coffee.
But nobody does coffee like we do coffee.
Well, so no, but here's the thing. So this stuff comes from the farmer that actually farms it.
Yes.
This is not available to anybody. Like you cannot go and buy these beans. These beans are only available from the guys that we get the coffee from. Yeah. It's their beans, their farm. That makes a huge difference. This shit never goes into warehouses. It's not like the other guys that just buy random beans. This is a very specific strain of beans that's grown by these guys, and they bring it in.
Yes.
So.
And I love when we get to shake their hands. They're very good people.
Very good people.
Very good people. Seth, I use X for stock market news exclusively. Their kind of is no better source. I have no other use for X. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. If you swear every other word, it's weak. Handy, you don't do that, right? You're laughing way too hard. I like to use Morningstar and Quest Trade for that. Oh, okay, there you go. You guys share stuff. I like it. Y'all are lucky. We lived in Washington, and 18 months of lockdown destroyed my business.
Yeah.
No, that's horrible. I do remember I told this to somebody the other day. I had the governor's orders printed at our front desk because we would get pushback, and there was a very explicit clause in the order. So there was a point everybody had to close and could not allow people to sit down. We followed that because we were so watched. We didn't want to fight.
Yes.
But as soon as it opened up, the masking, if you have a medical problem and you cannot wear a mask, then obviously you cannot be forced to do so. And
it's not, you can't ask.
As a nurse, I understand HIPAA laws, and I understand that I am not allowed to ask a person, because if they know I have a license behind my name and wanted to move forward for me pushing on their medical diagnoses, obviously I'm in the wrong. So if anybody came in with a mask, they are needing that, right? That's, yes. I mean,
we didn't ask.
1 + 1 =
we had
2.
a bottle of sanitizer on the table, and you can sanitize your hand if you want, your hands, and we
Not alcohol based.
No, not alcohol based.
We were smarter than that.
Yeah, no, we've got.
Don't go on that tangent. Go.
No, but we have stuff we use
Yes.
already, and we were already sanitizing the tables. There was a lot of stuff we were already doing as a restaurant that became requirements, and I'm like, okay, but we're already doing that, so it didn't
And
matter.
I'm not gonna lie, we did stay in the know from Stefan Molyneux back in December, so we were well aware of what was
prepped
coming
and ready for action.
We were-
the only thing we
we
didn't
were
have were
ready for
masks
karate.
until I read the. What I was concerned about is like Dallas County, you had to
No, they
wear
were
a mask.
arresting people.
They were arresting
Arresting,
people in
not
Dallas
ticket.
County and in
Arresting.
Harris County.
Yes.
But in our county, not.
Yes.
And then the order said face covering,
Yes.
and it didn't say you had to.
Mm-mm.
It said it would be advisable to wear a face covering. It didn't even say mask. And when I read that, I was like, this is bullshit. This is
So
all
it was
bullshit.
done. It was done real quick. My older sister got the jab, and then she got pancreatic cancer and died. Man, Chappie, the amount of stories we heard like that. I'm sorry about that. Jamal, in the first 2 weeks, I was open-minded about it.
Yes.
When they extended it another 30 days, I thought something was off, but still watching. After that, I knew it was BS. You are correct.
No, we also, because you actually don't know.
Yep.
And the stories, I mean, the shit that came out of China was like, there's like they were welding people into their homes, like welding doors closed, like putting heaps of sand in front of doors.
No,
like, I mean, it was crazy. People forget about that, but I mean, I watched them like weld people into buildings.
Yes. No, it's not cool.
So anyway, I mean, they were talking. There was one story about a sulfur cloud over a section of China because they were burning so many bodies.
Yep.
So,
Frogman, white men are at risk of becoming Steve Biko these days. If you know, you know. Anton will remember who that was.
Steve Biko.
Biko.
Yes.
Biko.
Yes,
Am I saying it wrong?
Yes.
People don't want reconciliation. They want revenge.
Well, not so much revenge as retribution.
Retribution. There we go. There we go. Coffee.
Yes.
Dude, I like you. I've lurked a couple times. Your stream's really fun. I like your energy, and that is probably the coffee. Your picture is exactly that, and your memes are spot on. So keep being you. It's pretty cool. Who needs coffee? You can have Biltong brand coffee. Stop it. Right. I almost fell for you. Tribal coffee is the best. I agree. Y'all stop it, okay? I keep it coming. I like it. Sith, awesome. And good luck, my friend. I do weekly options contracts with cash secured. Okay, you guys talking your stuff. You keep it up. Make some friends. There is a friend, Chappie. Please say hello to my little friend, Red Pill Fight Club.
Yes.
Yes,
you should talk to
you guys need to talk. TBI, I think, is in common there. So just as FYI. So definitely catch up and chat, please. You guys are awesome.
What is the
dudes.
timing there? Because, we got to kick YouTube at some point.
8:44. Okay, I'll finish this little. I mean, we can kick YouTube now.
No, we can finish this up, and then we kick YouTube, and they can miss
And
out
then
on
we
the
can
last.
have an actual chat.
They
Okay.
can miss out on the last part of the interesting part.
We need Nuremberg trials for all those bastards who push the jab. Dude, that would be wonderful. I heard they fixed up Guantanamo as well. I heard it's a little bit
They're doing
fancier.
it again because we didn't hang them the last time.
You know. But Guantanamo is looking pretty good from what I understand. Jack Daniels sanitizer. Dude, what is that? And yes, Red Pill, good morning to you. Jacob Castro,
hey,
the cat dragon,
the man, the myth,
the legend. Options, you guys still chatting? Navy vet, I went through the gas chamber and trained with OBA outer body apparatus, and you need a complete seal on your face to protect from outside pathogens. It is not the same, Chappie. Please.
When Nicole explained to me, she used, as a nurse, so she used to go for masks that were fitted to their face, all right? And they only use them in negative pressure rooms. So it has to be a negative pressure room.
The N95s.
The N95s, which everybody was pushing. It's bullshit. Oh, we got a head coming. Careful, cup. Oh,
there's no
all right.
Stuff for him. So maybe while you start the pies, if you can cut him a piece of ham. Oh, I got an idea. Right there in that little tray is his.
Okay.
That little tray. That is his.
Yeah.
So
There's no banana.
Dad made
want
some
this?
ham, and it is phenomenal. And young
Ham.
man is absolutely obsessed with it.
You want the ham? All right.
Young man
Can
likes
I let
the
me
ham.
let me put it in okay, hold on. Let me put it in a tray for you.
A proper tray.
Yes, and then
A proper tray.
all right,
I love
let's put
how
that there. Yeah,
awake
come.
and aware our viewers are, because it is so nice to have real people who understand real life. You know, stop being
You're gonna go
real,
eat that?
everybody. You are countering
All right,
the
come.
life right now. Did you know motorcycle accident was a symptom of COVID?
Yes, right.
Gemma, you're not wrong,
Yes.
dude. You're not wrong.
Let me just.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end YouTube.
Yes.
Guys, if you would
Kids.
like a wonderful stream, come over to Rumble with Rustic Ranch and come hang out with the cool kids. And YouTube, adios.